get deer. Bam. Alright. We're in the Sage's Cave. I like this music. He must be the sage. Got a pot room, got it. Sada says, "So you are the ones who defeated the vampire, eh? But he was only a servant. The beast corrupting the earth crystal lurks far deeper within the cavern. Here, take this staff with you and use it behind the vampire's chamber. The chamber. Use it in his chamber. You obtained the earth rod." This kind of bullshit that I had to come all the way here to get this dumb stick to go all the way back just so I could go through a level, so I could go through a doorway that I was just at. Oh man, that's artificial time increasing of the game. Artificial difficulty. It's cool though. We're here to experience the old Final Fantasies and all their oldness and cheatiness. Where's the chief at? There he is. Why does the chief seem like he's smaller than the other guys? I guess he's the same size. Get wrecked. Well, games had to feel longer than they really were, right? You're absolutely correct. What they used to do is do this kind of artificial time increasement difficulty to make you play it longer, so that you felt like you got more out of your game. And then in the arcades were made to be harder because they need more of your quarters. Power Plus, that's a... raises strength, like, permanently? I don't know. Maybe it did. I don't know. Whoops. Let me sleep, lady. Alright, here we go. Ready? Speed sleeping. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pretty much the best sleepers in the world. Nobody sleeps like we do. Is there a... sell? No. I need an item shop. You see a gravestone. You see a gravestone. You see a gravestone. Who are you, by the way? Because you look important. There is nothing I, the great genius, Dr. Do not know. What? You never heard of me? Inconceivable. Dude, get out of the way. Blocked me in there. Alright, there's got to be... What are you doing? The cavern of Earth to the south of the mountain is a peninsula called Devil's Tail. Used to be closer. You got to that cave, the more fertile the soil. Now, barren waste. We had to go to take care of that leak. Yeah, no, on the faucet. Because we have to tighten it so hard to get the stuff from flowing. That's white magic. There's got to be an item salesman, right? Am I just crazy? I guess there isn't one, right? You know, Zig, I never actually beat a Final Fantasy game. So, I have two jokes. They're not jokes, but they're things that people don't realize is... Like, we all talk about how much we're gamers and stuff, but you need to stop for a second and realize... How many Final Fantasies / Zelda games have you actually beaten? Made me realize that there wasn't a lot. I've beaten Final Fantasy 9, 10, and 7. That is it. Those are the only 3 Final Fantasy games I beat. But the same thing with Zelda, though. Like, you gotta ask yourself, like, how many Zeldas have I actually beaten? And the number surprises you how low it is. You've played them all, right? But you haven't beaten them all. Beat 3 Zeldas. I've beaten Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild, Link's Awakening. And that's it. Which 3 have you beaten? Get out of here. Whoops. I have not finished a lot of games as well. I don't usually stay on the game. Yes, Qual. I don't know. It's not like I dislike the game. It just... You get to a point where, I don't know, you just don't finish it. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, so what sucks about this is we have to go all the way back down where we defeated that vampire. 6 Zeldas in my case. Holy crap, little Hardy. Twilight Princess, Phantom Hourglass, Link Between Worlds. Link Between Worlds is super good, too. 6 Zelda games, little Hardy. You blowing me out of the water. Look at these anacondas. They don't want none. They don't. I just played Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core and cried every time. It's a sad game. I think I go down here. Nope. Ruined. Do I go here? Oh my god. Where's the map at? Boo, 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 boo. I'm in the wrong area. Defend, defend, defend. Magic, fire. I think I only beat 3 Zelda games. And Alundra 1 and 2. Alundra? What is Alundra? speak of a game I've never heard of, sir? Deafened, magic, fire out. Alundra is a lot like Zelda. Ocarina, Majora's Mask. Yeah, I didn't beat Majora's Mask. Twilight, my first one. Skyward, Breath of the Wild. Man, I wanted to beat Skyward Sword. The reality is I actually like Skyward Sword if it wasn't for the Wii Waggle. If there was a $300 DLC to be able to play that game with a controller, like a normal human being, I'd buy 2 of them. And then play that game. Alright, so that took us to the Caverns of Earth, level 2. Oh, that's right, this part was linear. You know what was a surprise to me when it first launched and was a lot like Zelda? Was, Darksiders. And I was really surprised that it was Zelda-esque, and I really enjoyed that it was. A lot of people were like, oh, it's not a Zelda game. An idiot. Totally was a Zelda-inspired game. About 40 hours of Breath of the Wild, but I haven't finished it. Dude, Breath of the Wild. So I used to work in game sales for a really long time. That's a really nice way of saying that I used to work at GameStop. I put in a lot of hours though. And at GameStop, we used to get asked all the time, what's the greatest game of all time? What's the greatest game of all time? And the douchebag was expecting me to say Call of Duty or something. But, I tell him, you know, you can't just say that there's the best game of all time. But if I had to, gun to my head pick, I used to say Ocarina of Time. But Breath of the Wild? It's making me wonder. It's at least tied with Ocarina. Wii was the first console I could say it was completely mine, so I kind of like all the waggle. Yeah, nostalgia and first system and all that is a powerful tool. Like me getting through games on the NES and not being mad about it. Like, oh, Zelda 2. Adventures of Link. I got pretty far into that game the first time I played it, and I didn't mind how hard and confusing the game was, because I was just happy to have my console. I am in the wrong area again. I'm not paying attention. Talking to chat. Oh god, we're poisoned. And then we go straight down. Unless we get in the plane. The Wii was a good system. I don't care what anybody says. I still think it was a good system. So, okay, got it. Go here, here. Now there is an item that exists out there that I just wish so much I had. And it is a employee's assistant binder from the Nintendo Power line. Way back in the day. If you guys don't know what the Nintendo helpline was on the back of your video game cartridges. There was a phone number you could call, and they would help you play your game and get you unstuck for almost any game that you had. And it was free.